All right, everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at our top 3 Coinbase alts that are going to make us rich in 2022 and onwards. Let's get into it. So before we just start listing off coins, I really want you guys to understand my personal criteria for crypto investments, and then hopefully you can learn a thing or two from what we're about to tell you, and you can go ahead and apply this to other coins that you start to hear about, and this can help guide your research in the future. Quick reminder, none of this is financial advice. So first of all, as most of you probably know by now, but I really have to emphasize it, buying a crypto is not like buying a stock. You do not hold stake in that project by buying this coin. The functionality and purpose of governance tokens are probably the closest thing to owning a stock, in that by owning the cryptocurrency, it basically just represents voting power on a blockchain project. So you get to kind of decide, or you get to kind of help decide and guide where the project's going to go in the future, and that does tend to give the coin a little bit of value. But we're really looking into other use cases, which may include, let's say, the ability to earn staking rewards or to access the foundation's reward systems. With that being said, the best use case that we can wish to find is one that holds so much weight in a project's functionality that the project cannot function without this particular crypto that we're looking to invest in. Granted, without a solid project to begin with, it will all be rendered useless, and it does not matter what coin you're holding if the project itself isn't good. So we definitely have to first find a quality project and then see that the coin holds significant value in the system. You can't do one before you do the other. They have to go hand in hand. So yeah, now that that's understood, some of the things we're looking for, the last part is that we want to find coins with a low market cap. We can't be naming off Ethereum and Solana and some of these coins that have already reached a super high value, because the bottom line is we are all here to try to really make a significant amount of money, and that's just not going to come from a 2x or a 3x best scenario from some of those large market cap coins. So we need to find low market cap coins under $500 million that really do have the potential to reach the top 50, to reach the top 25. And then that's where our significant gains are going to be made. So with that being said, let's get right into the video. Here we go, starting off with number 1. First off, we have CRPT. This is Crpterium's native utility token. They say it is the key player inside the Crpterium ecosystem that ensures fast and secure value transfer while covering the fee on all crypto to fiat transactions. This is the very important part. Every time when such a transaction appears inside Crpterium, a 0.5% gas fee in CRPT tokens is charged and burned at the end of the month. They have already gone ahead and committed to burning up to 30% of the total supply in the next 2 years, so that is definitely going to expedite things. But yeah, essentially what you have here is just over time, as more and more people start to use Crpterium, which you guys don't know is basically it's self-described as a bank, but for crypto, you essentially just get to hold up to 19 cryptocurrencies, and then by using their debit card, you can go ahead and spend these assets worldwide and also just earn significant interest. It's a solid program, and it's getting a lot more exposure now that Coinbase has really brought some attention to it. But yeah, so essentially, the more people that use it, the more is going to be burned. And since the CRPT is so vital to the project working, what you're going to see is that, just going into pure economics here, as demand goes up and supply goes down, obviously the price is just going to rocket. It's crazy because it's almost like reverse exponential growth in terms of the supply, because as more and more people start to use it, supply is going to go down faster and faster and faster, and as a result, the price is going to see that exponential growth. And at the end of the day, if you're an investor and you start out early and you're patient and you wait, and this project starts to see more utilization, it's almost a guarantee. It's as close to a guarantee as you can get that you're going to make a significant amount of money just being patient. That's going to do it for CRPT. Let's get into our next coin. All right, the next one we have is going to be DESO. That's DESO, Decentralized Social. The coin is DESO. You guys can also check out both of our videos we just made. We just made one on the coin we just mentioned and on DESO, the past 2 videos, so you can go ahead and check that out if you want further explanations. But essentially what this is a layer 1 geared directly towards social media, which is one of the first times that someone has really tried to tackle social media in blockchain. And it's super, super exciting because they are really checking all the boxes. And if you guys look into that video, you will see why. But just simply put, the DESO coin is basically going to be used on all fronts in the project and in all the dApps that are built on DESO. You're going to want to go ahead and use that coin to, let's say that you want to like somebody's photo. what liking someone's photo in their idea, you're basically going to be sending, 1 penny, 2 pennies worth of DSO over to the creator. And then as millions of people start to like it, that starts to become a significant amount of money. And then the other part is that you can go ahead and invest in creators. So let's say Elon Musk joins the space, you go ahead and buy Elon, buy part of his page with the DSO, basically become an investor in Elon. You're going to have to use that coin to go ahead and do that transaction. So there's just a lot of different use cases for it. And I think the fact that it's a layer 1 and there's probably going to be many projects built on it where this token is just going to see more and more usage. It's pretty exciting for me as an investor because right now we have the opportunity to come in before any of these dApps have been created. And then if we just hold on to this coin, as it starts to become more and more integrated into the dApps, the value is just going to go up and up and up. And then we can just sit, hold, and then honestly, if we want to use it to invest later in the future, we could do that, or you could just go ahead and sell it and cash a profit. But either way, it's looking like a solid project, and it's looking like we're at the bottom floor of it. And I think that this is one that in the next bull run could really do super well. Alrighty, number 3, the last coin that we're going to mention today is going to be Idex, which claims to be the first hybrid liquidity DEX that combines an order book model with an automated market maker. It blends the performance and features of a traditional order book model with the security and liquidity of an AMM. Idex takes an innovative approach to decentralized exchanges by combining an off-chain trading engine with an on-chain trade settlement. Users benefit from that in several ways. So just looking into Idex a little bit, essentially what you have is this hybrid liquidity DEX with no failed transactions. There's no front running, no accounts, nothing. You can just go ahead and launch the exchange. And what this is going to do is it's going to cut out gas fees, which is super nice. And it's going to give you a lot of exposure to a lot of assets that maybe wouldn't necessarily be on a Coinbase or one of these centralized exchanges. So you are kind of getting the best of both worlds. But the main thing I like about this is that the market cap is super low. And by going ahead and buying Idex and by staking it and running a node, you basically, as a staker, get to earn 50% of trade fees collected by the network as compensation for your work, which is super nice. And I think that if this one were to, and I'm putting it out there because I don't want to lead you guys the wrong way, Idex is currently not super popular. There's only $22 million locked into the exchange thus far, which is relatively low, but there is over 1 million trades that have been done in its existence. But if it were to gain popularity, this coin would be in super high demand because that's potentially a lot of passive income that could go ahead and come to stakers of Idex. So this is another one that if you want to look into the project and you see, hey, maybe this one is going to get some more usage in the future and you start to like it, then I would strongly recommend going ahead and buying the coin if you believe that it's going to, if the project itself is going to do well, because the coin is going to be in high value like we just said. So anyways, guys, that's probably going to do it for our 3. We can definitely make another one of these in the future. If you guys like this one, just leave a comment, say, hey, I want to see it on maybe some more mid-range coins, maybe some even lower market cap coins, and we'll go ahead and get started on that video as soon as possible. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Make sure to stop by tomorrow for whatever video we end up making. But yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.